Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson, and we're underway from the bank. Returnable from the 2.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
180. Middle.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Taken right at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. They'll work against the blitz. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They run it with Saquon Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's hit. Hurts fumbles. And this is picked up by the Ravens. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Lamar off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. You gotta make a move. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10.
First down. Here's Lamar. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
On second down, here's Barkley. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On third down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. John
fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
T-Run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
The design run. Jackson keeping it. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Hurts looking to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
First down throwing for Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Caught. Oh, Brown has him knocked out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Go. Sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
get this one to Brown. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Keeps himself upright. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
What are you?
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, shut up! Hey, Ozzy! Shut up!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Eagles 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They go play fake with Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First and 10 from the 43. Barkley off the pistol give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the pistol, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Bilal Koenig with the INT. And the Ravens have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Go.
On first down, Jackson. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on first. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! 13. Sit up!
Now it's Lamar. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
180. You. Alpha.
Lamar now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. One last play before the break.
Great.
And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
180. What? 180. What a shot.
Lamar off the play fake. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long.
180.
Jackson throwing here. Escapes the pocket.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
180. 180. That's up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he rips this all the way to the red zone. Excellent return.
Over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
73. And anyway, you won't know.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Great.
Back now, pressure coming. Setting up the screen. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to within 6.
Ravens 20, Eagles 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, here's Lamar. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a design look for Hurts. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Good.
This time looking to throw. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All set now. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles find the end zone for 6. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they'll take the lead.
Ravens 20.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
10 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Get on.
This is Henry on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Sit on.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. The kick by Patterson is good. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Zone read give here to Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Great. 180.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. All set to go now from the 35. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Working quickly here.
Hey, report.
First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
13. 180.
This one set up for Lamar. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
30. Eagles 21.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.